Good evening, everyone. This is Veer Maheshwar Charitable Trust Latur organizing daily international webinar series. In this series, the speakers are invited from India and abroad. And every day, they are delivering their topics as per their field of interest and study. This series is running from last 5 years, and mostly the women resource persons are invited so that this series is recognized as Women Empowerment Series by the Asia Book of Record, India Book of Record, and International Book of Records. Today, I welcome today's speaker, Tanvi Uniyal Madam, who is lecturer in chemistry, Dubai, UAE. And her topic is Artificial Intelligence, AI for Education, Inspiring Minds, Igniting Careers. Since we all are the teachers, so this topic is more important for us, and we will eager to listen her from the topic on the topic. She is working more than 6 years experience in the education industry, and she had a privilege of mentoring and guiding more than 5,000 students, and she have helped them for achieving their academic and professional goals. It's a great thing for a teacher. Also, her experience includes the developing test preparations, mock exams, scholarship papers, and organizing orientations, seminar, and career guidance for the students. Throughout her career, she have gained a deep understanding of growing role of edtech in the modern education. She strongly believes in the power of hybrid learning environments, utilization of innovative tools such as PPTs, video, VFX, and stimulations to the enhance students' understanding and engagement. Her passion is teaching technology to create immersive and effective learning experience. And I welcome you and I request you can start your speech. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for such a wonderful words for me. So let me introduce first myself, as sir has already told about me. From myself, my name is Tanvi. I belong from Uttarakhand, and now I am currently working in Dubai, UAE, as a chemistry lecturer in Allen Institute. So basically, our institute prepares students for medical and engineering exams. I have been in this industry, in this education industry for more than 6 years. I have worked in a lot of edtech companies such as your Vedantu, Unacademy, as well as their practically innovations. It was in a startup which gave me immense knowledge how to transform education with the help of technology. And now over here, I am having the international experience that how to cater different types of students with different nationalities, how to cater them together. So today my topic is AI in education. I am thrilled to talk about this particular topic as it is one of the transformative force to create future careers and learning adaptives. Now, over here, let me share the PPT with you so that we can have a deep understanding of the topic. So, I hope, sir, my screen is visible clearly. My PPT is visible? Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
madam.
Okay. So basically, AI for education today is the topic. And over here, let's first understand what actually is your artificial intelligence or what is AI. Now, when we are talking about this particular topic, AI is basically considered as a weak human intelligence. Our human intelligence is a strong AI, and the computer which is considered or which is doing so many works by the learning, that is considered as a weak AI. So first of all, we have to a very strong differentiation between our human intelligence and the artificial intelligence. Now, let me first give you a quick example so that we can all understand how it is considered as a intelligence in our day to day lives. So we all do the shopping, correct? Let's say I want to buy a denim jacket. So in that denim jacket, what they generally do, they will give me some suggestion. Correct. Like if you like this particular color, you can opt out for other options such as what should I wear in the form of shoes, what should I accessorize myself to look at to make the look better. So all these things, how I haven't given any prompt or I haven't asked the site or the app to identify or to give me the bottoms or for the accessorize to me, how they are giving us so many options, how they are giving us so many suggestions. This is basically AI. Now, what exactly happens when we are talking about artificial intelligence? For example, I have typed, I want to have a denim jacket. Now, the machine is learning from all the resources. Those person who have bought this denim jacket, they have also bought these other pairs, these other accessories. Correct? So now the machine has learned by itself that most of the people who are buying this denim jacket, they also need some accessories like this. They are also liking the accessories like this. So this is called machine learning. We are not giving the exact prompt, but it is identifying from the various resources what else the person could like, what else the person could have searched for. So this is our AI, the artificial intelligence. Let me dwell into the definition of it. What exactly the definition of your AI? Artificial intelligence is a refer to the system that simulates human intelligence, learning, reasoning, understanding language, and adapting over time. When we give some input, for example, I have given the input, I want to buy a denim jacket. Now the machine has learned itself that what other things I can suggest so that it would be aligned with the liking of the customer. Correct? Now the same thing happens in your education. AI is present everywhere. And as we are educators, we have to depend on AI nowadays a lot. Now, why is it so? Why is it important? Now, as we all know, we are in the era of technology. If we are sticking to the traditional method, how we are going to step up in the technological and advancement of the era, how we have to enhance our skill, we have to upgrade our teaching method so that our student can have a strong bond with us and we meet all the requirements of the student and our community. Now, when we are talking about AI in education, we have heard this term many times, correct? But how exactly it is going to help us? As a student, it will give me a personalized learning. Personalized learning means what? According to the student need, according to the student pace, according to the student challenges, the AI is going to generate the learning techniques for a particular individual. That means, for example, if a student is not good in mathematics, okay, he is not able to grasp the concept of the mathematics, he can take the help of an AI. Now, if he is going to take the help of the AI will personally tutor him. Personally tutor him means what? According to his challenges which he is facing, according to his pace, he is going to adapt the questions, he is going to set the questions according to his time strength, he is going to give the questions in that particular way. So when it comes to the student who is facing difficulty in mathematics, what AI will do? For example, a student is taking 5 minutes of time in solving a 2 mark of question. Then what AI will do? He is going to help step by step how to improve better, or what steps he should do to make the answer or to get the answer faster. So this is called your personalized learning. What will happen with a teacher if the AI we are imparting in our system? For teachers, it is, if we are talking about our role is very expanded, correct? We have to take the attendance in the classes, we have to prepare their records, we have to prepare their feedbacks so that will bring a positive outcome, a very good outcome from the student. So, if let's say we have to just focus on the building the student strength, and if we focus mostly on communication with the student to make him improve, then wouldn't it be better? Yes, it would be a very better thing when we are talking about if we just need to focus more on discussing with the child and giving them a proper feedbacks for their improvement. So this attendance thing, the result formation thing, if we are going to take help of the AI, it will also enhance, it will also empower the teachers to improve their services. So AI in education is not just only for your student, but as well as for the teacher, as well as for the education system. Now, this isn't the future, this is currently happening, this is currently we are adapting to in our education industry. Now let me tell you about more in detail what students can do to personalize their learning experience, and teachers what they can do the steps or how they can adapt the AI in education. Now, the first thing when we are talking about for the personalized learning, what AI will do? It will give the real time analysis. Now, when we get the answer sheet from the student, what exactly happens? It will take a lot of time to evaluate the answers. Okay, we are having, let's say, the offline papers or the online papers. We have to evaluate it, and it will take 1 or 2 days to do the evaluation. But what if the student is taking the help of the AI as well? Now, what AI will do, it will do the real time analysis. He is giving the answer, the student is giving the answer, the AI will evaluate it and give all the feedback to it. How nice it is for a student who needs a personal attention. Secondly, adaptive pacing. Now, if a student is finding difficulty to manage the time, AI will help it. That the after doing this particular step, you need to go to this step so that you can manage your time. So, according to a individual need, AI is helping in the time management as well. Gap identification. Now, this is a very good thing. Now, the AI knows where the a good student who is scoring 90% or your 95%, where he is lying, where he is working on the content. And The one student who is at the moderate level, or let's say he is not scoring that much well, now the AI knows the gap. Now it will advise the student how to fix that gap, how to overcome that gap by giving him the advices. Now, what will happen? With the student, if AI is working as a personal tutor, it will have an engagement with the student. It will improve the ability of thinking. It will give the student a firm, strong confidence to work on his academics part. So, all these things come under the personalized learning. So that's how the AI is going to help for each and every student. Now I'll tell you some website which I have taken from the different resources. Now, for example, Khan Academy, with it is giving a very good AI generated platform which will help each and every student needs. For example, the student wants to debate with the chatbot, so a student gave a topic to the chatbot. Now the chatbot is giving, let's say the student is telling about the pros of that particular concept. The chatbot is telling the cons of that concept. Now, how fruitful is that debate? Now, during that debate, what happens? The student is thinking more, correct? He is putting his ideas. Now, what it will do? It will give more strength to the student. It will give more confidence to the student. Now, when it comes to the reality, whenever he is going to have a debate, he is having some good words. He is having that knowledge how to debate it. What are the possible questions we are going to get? So, a student is now fully prepared for the real life analysis. So, it gives a personalized learning for each and every student. Now, is it so that the teacher can't give it? No, it's not like that. We teachers are catering, let's say there is a class of 10 students. We are catering each and every student. We are trying to put our efforts. We are trying to resolve each and every student query. But what happens if the student doesn't open up? Is not that much confident. He will tell me some few things, but he won't open up quickly, correct? Because he is lack of confidence. So what I will do? I will help him. I will give him some assignment. I will give him some concept so that he will open up. But with that, if just see if the technology also plays its parts, if the technology will also get added up over here, what will happen to it? It will twice the strength of the student. So it's not like that the teachers are now replaced. No, is it not that thing? Teachers and technology together are bringing a perfect outcome from a student, or I would say a two times perfect outcome from a student. So that is the personalized learning. That one of the example I have given you. Another thing, instant feedback and real time support. As I told you, like when we are evaluating the copies, it will take 1 day, 2 day, or let's say maximum 7 days or a week, I can say. Correct. So till then, the student has to wait to get the feedback to the factors on which he can improve. But what if the test is tomorrow? Another test is tomorrow. How he can improve? You require time to evaluate the copy. But if the technology is also there, what will happen? The teacher is also giving the points to improve, and the student is also having access to the technology. That technology is telling it on the real time basis. He's asking the question, he's getting the feedback. He's asking another question, he's getting another feedback. So instant feedback you are getting. So you need not to wait for 2 days, 3 days for making the improvement. Obviously, as a teacher, we are going to give the feedback to the student. But with that, the technology is also telling him to improve on the certain factors. And for teachers, for example, I have completed one topic. Now, I found that few of the student has didn't prepare properly for a particular chapter. Let's say, for example, I'm a chemistry teacher. So let's say I have given the student acid, bases, and salt as a chapter for the test. But few students come on that test day and said, "Ma'am, I don't know about this particular concept, or I'm not understanding this concept properly." So that student can prepare from with the help of the technology, with the help of the AI. He will be getting some clarity on that concept. But at the same time, on the next day, when the student came to me and said on the test day that, "Ma'am, I am not able to getting this concept," then what measure should I do? So I said, okay, fine. As most of the students are facing difficulty in this particular concept, what I can do, I will be postponing my test, and now I am giving you a quiz or an assignment for that particular topic. So what I can do, I'll take the help of the chat GPT or any of the AI tool and prepare a quiz for that particular topic. So what I have to do as a teacher, what I need to do, I need to give a prompt. For example, I want to prepare that chapter from the NCRT. I'm going to give the prompt that please take the acid, bases, and salt question from the NCRT. I want 5 MCQ questions. In that, one should be assertion reason, 3 questions of 2 markers, and then rest of the question, let's say 5 marker or 3 marker. Now, within few minutes, I'm getting the questions. I can also adjust the level of the hardness, level of the difficulty. Let's say I want the student, I see that most of the student are facing base, like they are having difficulty in the basic concept. I'll set the difficulty level as basic. So now my chat GPT is going to give me only the basic level tool or basic level questions. If I am going to set it for the medium, it is going to give me medium questions. So, are we completely dependent on the chat GPT? No, we are not. We are giving the prompt so that we can quickly create the assignment on the basis of the individual needs, on the basis of the student needs. So for teachers also, instant assessment data for each student and the instructions for the on the basis of the student needs. So that's how the AI is helping us and the student to prepare for the better outcome. Now, let's see how it is going to empower the teachers. My first thing is when we are talking about with the lot of the students or with the lot of the teachers, many of them faced a hesitant of saying to use chat GPT. Correct? We always think whether should we advise our student to use that chat GPT tool or not, to use that Grammarly tool or not. Actually, we have to set some guidelines for the student, which I'll talk in the later on slides. But yes, we have to use these tools to improve our outcomes. Now, your AI tools are not going to replace the teachers. They are going to empower the teachers. Now, empowerment means what? We can put more focus on the student improvement rather than doing some extra work, such as you're taking attendance, maintaining the result, having the feedbacks, for making the feedbacks for each and everyone. So these things pile up and the time of interaction with the student lessens up. Correct? Let's say if in a 1 hour class, if we are putting lot of time, let's say for the 1 hour class, we are putting 10 minutes of time for attendance, 10 minutes of time for your summary of the chapter, then 10 minutes of time for the question preparation, 10 minutes of time on understanding what the student is facing. So now in this whole thing, what happened? My 10 minutes got wasted in attendance taking. In that, what I can do, I can interact with the student. correct? To understand better where they are facing the problem. In the 10 minutes of time where I need to talk about their result or to take the notes of their result, in that particular time, I can interact with the student or I can talk about the feedback on the student. So, don't you think this is a better way to mix the technology with the traditional methods? So, how your AI empowers a teacher? Automated grading. I give the prompt that those who are getting the percentage from 91 to 100, they all should be graded as A1. Those who are getting the percentage from 81 to 90, they should get A2 as a grade. How easy it would be. I need not to mark for each and every student by seeing their result. I have uploaded it on the system that these are the marks of the student. Now grading will be done by the technology, by the AI. Correct. Attendance tracking. Every time around 15 to 20 minutes are taken by the attendance. In that, we can make a powerful outcome by the help of the interaction with the student. That time we can consume for interacting. Scheduling is one of, as leaders are there, correct? You have to put so much of time in scheduling the class, and I am also a coordinator of chemistry department, so I also need to see how my faculty are going to have the classes on this particular date, how I need to manage the time. Let's say one faculty is on leave, I need to manage the schedule. So this thing, if I give the prompt, if I have already told that if this particular faculty is on leave or is not able to take the class, can you reschedule it by not changing the whole timetable? How easy it is for making the timetable of the student. Personalized timetable. Every student is having specific needs. A student going for your swimming classes, they are going for French classes, they are going for science classes, math classes. We need to make timetable for each and every student. We can do it with the help of the AI. This is the time, total number of hours. Can you make a timetable on the basis of this particular need? It will give you the proper timetable with the whole thing, that this much time he should give for the science, this much time he should give for the athletics, this much time he should go for the swimming classes and all. So how much better we can interact with the student. Report analytics. Now we have seen with the 40 students in a class and 30 students are performing very well. They are above average. 10 students we need to focus more. So we'll identify those 10 students and we'll prepare personalized assignment for them. How good it is. Does it replacing us? No, it is empowering us. It is empowering teachers, correct? Now, it is breaking the barriers. How it is breaking the barriers? Now, in a particular class, we are also having some children which are not as up to your 90% or 80%. They are average student, or they have a problem, or they have a challenges in grasping the concept, or let's say they are having any hearing disability or listening disability or any kind of impairment. Then what we can do to manage the whole class at a time? AI will give real time captioning. Real time captioning means what? Whatever you are speaking, whatever you are saying, it will convert it into the text format. The one who is having the hearing impaired, he can read the text. Oh, this is what my teacher is saying. It is breaking the barriers. They need not to go to a particular personal tutor. We can break this barrier. Although it would be a challenging if we are putting that same student in a group of 40 classes which are not having this kind of disability. But yes, we can help them students who are having these kinds of challenges. If we are talking about a international, like I am teaching at the international level, now every student is having different accent, they are having different languages which they speak, correct? Can I break that barrier? Yes, I can break that barrier by the language translation. You must have heard of the thing when you go to another countries such as your European countries, they follow their language because they are not working on the English language, they are not very well in their English language, correct? They are talking French, they are talking their languages. So we can go over there and convert their language and translate into our own language. Same thing we can do it in our tuitions, we can do it in our institute, we can do it in our education sectors. Then this is the breaking barrier. Then we can talk also about the future careers. Now this is one of the most challenging part for the teacher, for the leaders, for the students. When we are talking about each and every student, if we want to give a advice that he should go for this particular stream, we have to sit also as a teacher, we have to sit and put our effort in on the Google and search all the site to get the correct line or the correct career path for a particular student. But let's say when we are using the I have given all the prompt that this student is good in the particular science. In science, he is very logical, he is very good at the analytical level, he is good at his communication skills. Now, AI, what it will do? It will give me all the careers. Now, I can also say that he wants to study in India or he wants to study abroad. Now, the AI will give me all the list of the colleges on the basis of my preference. Then I can also set for the budget. This is the budget of my student. You will give all those answers. As a teacher, it will be helpful for me to go and to dwell in the diverse careers. And I can pick the career according to my student need. For example, of the student, if I am a student and I want to set a career in communication, I will go to the AI and I'll just type, I'll give the prompt, and the AI will give me all the details according to my budget, according to my country, according to my region, according to my skills. It will be suggesting according to my grades, everything it is going to suggest me. So, how sorted it is. I am very much clear about my aim. And we all know that if you are very clear with your aim, you can easily achieve it, achieve your goal. Correct? So, how easy it is to move toward my aim and to achieve my goal. Another, which is a very important thing, while we are talking about artificial intelligence, it is empowering human intelligence. It should not replace human intelligence. As a teacher, as a leader, as in our education sector, we should know the difference between and to set a limit between your artificial intelligence and human intelligence. Now, for over here, I will give you a very simple example. Now, while I am preparing an assignment for the student for my classroom, what I am doing? I am giving the prompts to the chat GPT and it is giving me the questions with the answers. Correct? Now, I know that the answer should be this. And let's say the chat GPT has given wrong answers. So while I was telling my students that you can use the chat GPT, I should tell them also that do not depend on the answers of the chat GPT completely. What you need to do for the answers, you should take the help of the teacher or your mentor. Correct? So there should be a very thin line how to use it and how to limit it. For example, lot of students they are taking help for their emotional support on these particular AI channels. They should know that empathy should reside inside the human being. They should not be a machine based answers. So they should be leading, they should be having that knowledge. You should get the answers for it, but do not completely depend on it. Take the help of your teachers, take the help of your mentors, take the help of your elders to get the final answer or to get to a particular result. So we should make a proper line between our AI and our human intelligence. Our human intelligence, we are emotional also. We, by looking at the eyes, we can understand whether the student is understanding or not. But that artificial intelligence won't able to do that. Whatever the student is saying, he is going to answer in that way. We are not getting replaced. We are just empowering ourselves as a student or as a teacher or as a leader. Secondly, we should be not biased. As a teacher, when there are 40 students, we never do the biasing. Why? Because we know for each and every individual, each and every student is important and unique to us. And we have to help them out. Correct? So, the biasing on a particular culture, the biasing on a particular religion can be done by the artificial intelligence. We should know, we should monitor the student whether they are having a fairness in the judgment or not. This is where the human intelligence is considered as a strong AI. Remember the first thing which I said, your artificial intelligence is considered as a weak AI while your human intelligence is a strong AI. It needs to, if it you want to convert into the strong AI, if you want to convert your artificial intelligence, this weak AI, into strong AI, it will take thousands of years. That much intelligence we are having. So we have to use it, we have to integrate this technology in our system, but we should know how to draw the line and where to draw the line, how to help the students. When I say my student to use the AI tools, I also tell them do not completely dependent on them. For that, if whatever you have done, let's say you have written the answers, come to me, I'll correct it. I will tell you whether they are properly correct or not. You can, for the hints, for the idea of the concept, you can take the help of the AI tools. But for the final answer, for the final decision, we are here. So we should draw this line. And if we do it, then we are going to mix our AI capabilities with the human capabilities, and it leads to a great impact. Now, for example, if we are handling routine tasks and provides empathy and emotional support, it will lead to the deeper learning and innovations. If we are providing personalized learning through AI and fosters creativity and critical thinking by a teacher, then it will enhance the student engagement and outcome. So the future will be collaborative. So when we are talking about are AI replacing teachers? No, they are amplifying it. They are empowering them. So when we are talking about the conclusion, what it gives, what AI is doing, what AI is helping. With the personalized learning, it empowers students, it empowers teacher, it will enhance teaching, It is broadening the access. That means I can, sitting on a particular place, I can access the knowledge throughout the world. Now this AI is a person who is sitting at a rural place. Now rural places doesn't have that much technology, but by using these AI tools, just the smartphones you need to have, these smartphones with the Wi-Fi, it is going to have the access. Sitting at a rural place, I can have the access of the whole world. Now, I'll give you some examples. Like Estonia is one of the country which is helping with the AI tools. El Salvador, one of the country which is helping with the AI tools. So the rural peoples are also having the access. Our Indian government also giving the learning or the classes for AI to understand how to use in our day-to-day life. The one of the app is Swayam app. Now, if I talk about the global tools which we can use, your Khan Academy is giving the free AI tools to use it for the teachers as well as for the student. Chat GPT, as I have included in my whole session, the Chat GPT is one of the free tools. But it's on us to tell the student where to limit it. So these are all the things which we can do by this AI driven technology. The future of education lies at the intersection of AI innovation and human guidance to create a powerful impact for transformation. So, that is about our AI and that is about my session. So, if anyone is having any question, they can ask me.
Thank you, Tanvi ma'am. It was a great experience to learn more things about AI. How teachers can use this technology to get the correct answer and to interact with the students. As you have perfectly said that artificial intelligence is weak, but human intelligence is very strong and it's very supportive and powerful tool to have interactive learning and have full outcome, best outcome. Thank you. I request participants to discuss with our guest speaker. Thank you.
Yes, Dr. Swanan Shuklaji. Yes.
Good evening, Dr. Becker, sir. Wonderful presentation you have given, and definitely AI, we cannot deny now the AI, and we cannot work out without AI also. Now, this is a very important fact we have to accept somewhere. Uh, Definitely, how we use it, it depends upon that. So, if suppose I want to polish my language, and if suppose I want to write a nice letter to someone, I think I can take a help of AI. But many of the times AI understand, AI understanding is also, there. And sometimes what we want to say, that thing doesn't reaches to the AI, and you'll find you will get a different message also. So we cannot rely on AI. Just simply on AI, we cannot work. That is one very important thing. No doubt people are becoming dependent on AI, but on the other hand, our ability to think, our own thinking is also getting hampered by AI. People accept, I think, AI because of easy things. The lazy people can also go with AI. Third thing is, people don't to get involved much and they want to work out with just superficial with the AI. And no doubt, some people are genuinely using the AI. That is also there. So how we have to use it depends upon us. So So,
Correct.
I remember, my father or my grandfather, they were knowing the tables up to 60. And if I will ask, the present members who are here to say, the table of 20, I think 29 or something like that, it will become little difficult. Maybe one or two values will come with. Because of calculator, because of the computer, we have losing that ability to memorize those numbers. So, up to what level we have to use this AI? That is also one very important question. Is
Correct.
because AI, whatever the information I'm putting, it is my intellectual property right, and AI can provide this information to any other person also.
Yeah.
So, if the same topic, if is giving, so we are doing a breach in conduct, and maybe sometimes, it may be considered as a plagiarism in future.
Correct.
We don't
Correct.
much side effects of AI. The when mobile phone came, everybody was very Motorola, and jumping, and then we are having so many generations of mobile phone, and now we are finding out, there are some effects and side effects of this mobile phone. So same thing will happen with AI. Definitely, AI is giving a help in, when we are talking about the airspace technologies and medical health, and we are getting a good help of AI, but how to use it and up to what level we have to use it, it should be with us, right? So
Correct.
aeroplanes are also moving because of AI, and sometimes that AI fails somewhere, and mind you, there was a collapse and there was a mishap happen in India only. So how to use it and how much we should rely on it, that is a big question. Thank you.
Correct.
Just give you comment AI. If suppose instead of doctors, there will be AI doctor present at some special
Mhm.
centers. Right? We are having primary centers in India and sub centers in India as a governmental, health agencies. And instead of that, we will put the, advisor or telemedicines or instant, advices. It will become very difficult, right? Because diagnosis. That is the biggest part. They do some diagnosis to it, maybe sometimes giving it a right diagnosis, give diagnosis. So it is a only human hand and human organ that can play a role. So what do you think about this? Thank you very much. Otherwise, presentation was wonderful. Thank you.
Kindly unmute, ma'am. I have muted you because of the technical problem.
Shall I speak, sir?
Yeah. Now.
Yeah. Very well said. Every point is very correct that we should know, like, till where we need to use the AI. So that, first of all, as a teacher, as a leader, or wherever you are working, in whichever industry you are working, you should have the knowledge of it. That's why first thing is training of that particular language. So over here, as I told you, like Swayam app, the Google AI courses are there, which will train you to understand what exactly it is, how it is working, what will happen to the data. Now, if we are properly trained, then only we can advise our student till where we need to use it. So there are free courses available from where you can easily have the training of AI, and you can understand till where, how it is using the data, till where we need to use the data, how to make our data secure. And then once we are properly trained, and then we are done to tell these things to our student. So yes, very correct. When we are talking about your the privacy thing, yes, somewhere some cons so always will be there, but it up to us how to use it, where to use it, and as we all know, we all are teachers. We should know that half information is always dangerous. So, first we should train ourselves and then we can easily guide our children.
I think very soon copyright and other things will come. Dr. Betkar sir, what do you think about this? Because he's a master in that.
Thank you, Dr. Swami Shukla, sir. Intellectual property is serious matter. So nowadays, artificially generated patents and all these are things are mixing with the patent, and there is a change in the legacy also. They are going to adopt the artificial intelligence text in the patent also and copyright. Thank you, sir. Thank you. जयवीर सिंह जी, आप कुछ बोलना चाहते हैं? मैडम उत्तराखंड से है तो हिंदी में बात कर सकते हैं, सुन सकते हैं, समझ सकते हैं।
जी, सभी को नमस्कार। मैडम, मेरा एक सवाल है कि एआई पर अगर हम अपना कोई रिसर्च पेपर अपलोड कर दें, क्या वो उसका उपयोग करेगा?
अगर जयवीर सिंह जी नमस्ते, आपका बहुत बहुत स्वागत है इस मीटिंग में। आपने मेरी पूरी बात को अच्छे से समझा। अगर आप किसी रिसर्च पेपर को अगर आप कहीं एआई प्लेटफॉर्म पे डालेंगे तो पहले तो वो ये सर्च करेगा कि आपने कितना रिलेवेंट कंटेंट डाला है। वो सारे जितने भी रिसर्च पेपर रिगार्डिंग दैट पर्टिकुलर टॉपिक का होगा वो सबको रिसर्च करेगा एंड आइडेंटिफाई कि कितना इसमें परसेंटेज सही है। So the amount of percentage which you are talking about or which you have given in your research paper, yes, it will use that.
जी, धन्यवाद मैडम।
थैंक यू देवेंद्र सिंह जी। और कोई पूछना चाहते हैं तो पूछ सकते हैं। If anyone want to discuss on this today's topic, you can discuss with our today's speaker. Thank you, Tanvi madam, for joining here and accepting our invitation. And very useful topic you have explained here. I am thankful to active participants, Dr. Swanand Shukla sir, Jaivir Singh ji, because every day they discuss with the resource person and we get more clarified about the topic. So thank you. In future also, we will invite you on another topic as per your availability of time. Thank you for today, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for having me, and thank you so much for attending my session. Thank you.
Thank you to all participants for joining here. All are requested, participants are requested to fill the feedback link in the group. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Participants